Linda, I feel like particularly you are definitely transitioning and in new
Mhm.
beginnings
Mhm.
with your quiet household with all three of your kids gone. And I'm
Mhm.
just wondering, how are you coping with all three of your kids gone at college?
So, Rich and I really talked about this. Like, the kids were going to leave. We are down to one dog. We're kind of on easy street, right? But that first week, it was really quiet here. And then I got a phone call from our dog breeder trainer who we've gotten our other dogs from. And we bought a puppy over the weekend. So, in fact, you can hear her in the other room. So, I mean,
Unbelievable.
somebody check my sanity. Something is definitely wrong with us.
Welcome to Three Little Fishes. We're three sisters who grew up in the Midwest together, but have since spread across the country. I live in Los Angeles.
I'm in Nashville.
And I live in Philadelphia. We are all married with children, have all had careers, but now we stay at home with our families.
Join us as we share secrets and stories about being women, wives, and mothers.
We welcome you to laugh along, learn something new, reach out, and join our conversation.
So let's jump in.
What's up, fishes?
Happy to see you.
Happy to see you. Hope you all had a great holiday weekend. I'm going to start us off here. I had something on my mind I want to talk about last week that I forgot to mention, but
Okay, let's hear
you
it.
know how the Three Little Fishes, we had a hobby challenge for the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're like almost 3/4 through, and I actually completed one of my challenges. I made a pillow this summer.
Nice.
Up in
Kathy,
Canada
I love
with
this.
my mom's sewing machine and my niece. The three of us made pillows, and I actually loved it. And
Awesome.
anybody that's a seamstress is probably like, that's such a simple thing to do, but I was proud that I actually know
Yeah,
how
that's an
to sew a little
accomplishment.
bit.
Yeah.
I know what a bobbin is.
Do you think you know what a bobbin is? Is that what it's called? A bobbin?
Yeah.
It's part of the sewing
It's
machine.
like a little
Yeah.
spool of
Like
thread.
Yeah.
it sounds like a robin. Is it a bird? What is a bobbin?
So it's like
I know.
thread goes from the top and it goes from the bottom and they kind of meet and
Yeah,
make
it's just a spool that it.
yeah.
But
So
I
Kip-
made my son this pillow that he had a blue pillow and it got, loved on so much it had a hole, and then we were trying to figure out how to replace it. Could never find fabric, and I finally found a piece of fabric, and so I did it.
Awesome. So do you think that you could do it without mom's support?
I think I probably could if she was on like 911 call for just a question or two. But yeah, I think I could. Well, I hope so.
Okay,
Let's
I
just
may
say
place an order. I feel like I might place an order with you.
Speaking of hobbies, mine was tennis, and I have not joined a league or anything, but the US Open is happening right now, and I love tennis and I love to watch it. So Johanna and I watched Naomi Okasaka. I don't say her name right. Naomi Osaka and
yeah.
Coco Gauff played yesterday to see who would go to the quarterfinals.
Mhm.
And it's a good matchup. So Osaka is just coming back. She had to take some time off because she had a baby, and now she's kind of getting back in fighter mode to be able to play. And then Coco Gauff has, she struggled with her game some, but she's been looking good at the Open. And these two are like big old rivals.
That's fun.
And I was excited to watch the match, and it was exciting. Coco did not play her best. Osaka won, but it was fun to see those two play. And then I got excited as by watching all this tennis. So we went and played tennis this weekend.
I love
Oh,
that.
good.
And
I was
Johanna
like-
came and played too because she's learning. And so it was fun. It was like we played in 100-degree heat, and I was sweating like I was running like marathons, but it was really fun.
Well, that's
So-
good. You
Awesome.
played.
Yeah.
That's part of your
awesome.
hobby challenge.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'm just like,
I know.
okay, you made
I'm
a
loving
pillow.
this for you.
I played tennis once this summer. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, listen,
baby
I think these are
steps.
both
Baby steps.
wins. I'm proud of you girls. Good job.
Okay, Kathy, you have
Linda?
something else on your mind that you are cracking me up with. So Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have all been in the news about the buzz. And Kathy, you're really excited about what in general?
Well, I just think it's cool they got engaged. I've been following them, obviously with them being in the football news all the time, but I think
Hmm.
it's cool they're going to get married, and I think
Yeah.
love's in the air. I just
Yeah.
think there's lots of people we know, like in my friend group, young people proposing, like,
Hmm.
and I'm just thinking it's on people's minds,
Yeah.
and I'm just
And it
wondering,
Marriage.
like, is Taylor going to set a new trend maybe? Is
Is
marriage
she making is she
Mm.
making marriage cool again?
Well,
Like,
I don't
Mm.
know. Like, the
I don't know.
marriage has gone down. I kind of did some research, and the facts are that it has steadily decreased. It's about 47% of households now are married households, but there's still like a 50% divorce rate. So, I'm just wondering, will that change? It just
People
seems
wanting
like
to
Yeah.
take a chance.
it just seems like
Like,
there's lots of buzz around this. Like, are married people happier? There's a study to say that they are. And then we had a friend just yesterday, they got engaged. So I'm just
Hmm.
wondering, like, are you noticing your friends getting engaged?
Yeah, I mean, I actually, because we're a little older, Nance, I think, we probably have the kids that are like done with college or just starting out in the world. And
Yeah.
it does seem like it is on trend right now to be 22 or whatever and get married or get engaged. Our oldest has a couple of friends that are getting married next year and they just graduated from college. So
Yeah.
I mean, maybe love's in the air. Maybe Taylor and Travis will, make everybody want to be in love and get married. And, you know, I don't know. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
It will be interested to see, though, like if it does influence subculture.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I
It's
mean,
I
kind of
think
I
the
don't know.
interesting.
engagement phase is fun, you know?
Yeah, the most fun, right? You don't have any like kids or houses or I mean it's just fun, you just get to have a good time and taste cake and you know
Taste cake.
talk to all your friends and like
Eat the cake.
eat the cake, have a party.
Have a
Yeah.
party, that's for sure.
Okay,
I love
speaking
it.
of parties, you guys, you know that we're getting ready for the Emmys that are coming up.
Yeah.
Tim is nominated again for Welcome to Wrexham with his editing crew. And so it's coming up, and we had a vote on what dress I should get, blue or black dress. So the
Hmm.
votes are in, and the vote went to the blue dress.
Okay.
Now, I
I
feel a
did
little
vote for the
sheepish.
blue dress.
You voted for the
It's a
blue.
pretty
Yeah.
I voted for the
So
black.
you voted for the black. So you guys were split.
Hmm.
I liked both of them, but ultimately I went against the vote and I did the black
Okay.
because I was out looking around shopping for accessories and I
Hmm.
found a pair of hot pink stilettos that I
Hmm.
absolutely fell in love with.
Yeah.
And I thought that they would match better with the black.
Yeah.
So I appreciate everybody having a little fun with me
Yeah.
and voting, but I ultimately decided on the black just because I wanted to wear pink.
So I've never been to an award show like this. It seems very glamorous. Like, do you feel like you need to eat bone broth for like
I
the rest
know.
of the week and, get a
You got a diet?
facial and get your
Yeah,
hair done? And like, is
yeah,
there like pressure to like
yeah.
be
I mean, there definitely
dolled
does.
up?
Yeah, I mean, I like to eat too much and I like food too much, so I can't
Yeah.
just eat bone broth, sadly. Like I just won't
Yeah.
pass on a meal, and it was just my birthday, so I have had lots of cake and
Hmm.
pastries and
Hmm.
all the goodness.
The Tower of
champagne,
Donuts. Yeah.
like the Tower of Donuts,
I
like the
love it.
Prosecco, like
Yeah.
bring it. I'm eating
Yeah.
all of it and drinking all the things. So I hope I
Love
can
it.
zip this dress. But I do like to get my hair colored because I am graying early, and I am going to get my hair colored. And then I was picking out some earrings to go with my dress. I was
Mm-hmm.
trying to use what I had because I'm going to the Emmys and it sounds very glamorous, but we are just, we're not movie star people. So, I don't have the budget of Kate Hudson. So
Right.
I was going to try to use what I
Like
have,
you
or
do.
I
Yeah.
was, see what I can do to kind of make myself look nice, but, be on a
I mean, you don't
conservative
have a
budget.
team coming to your house to dress you and
Yeah,
put you in the
no
limo. So
team.
you're
No
just like,
team.
it's just basically going to a party. You try to make yourself look as presentable as you
Right.
can, because when he wins, the camera will be on you,
Yeah.
and you want to
Will
make
it
a
be
good
on you,
impression.
do you
No,
think?
it will not be on me. It will be all on the Wrexham crew, which it should be. But my point is that I was looking for some earrings, like something just fun, which I found, by the way, and I found a designer here by accident. I didn't even realize she was a local designer, but I have them here. Melinda Maria. She's
Okay.
LA based, and
Okay.
she has some really cool, fun jewelry. So I did find some gold spiky jewelry that I'll put out on Insta. But as I was there trying on the jewelry, you guys, like putting them up to my ear to see how they
Mm-hmm.
looked, you get really close to the mirror. I
Mm-hmm.
realized I had all sorts of hair on my face, like little on my chin, up by my cheek. I looked like a beast. So my
No.
question is, when
Mm-mm.
did this happen that I have turned into a beast? And I was so embarrassed. And then Kathy, over Christmas, you were so sweet and you sent me a flawless dermaplane
I did,
um,
yeah.
glow sonic. And I was like, oh, this is sweet that she sent me this because I know she
Mm-hmm.
uses this. And I
Mm-hmm.
did use it once, but I haven't used it since. And now I'm like,
You
oh,
should
now
have
I know
been
what.
using it.
Yeah. So I clearly should have been using this. So I got home from the store and I immediately went into the bathroom and started dermaplaning my face to like get all the hairs off. I'm like so horrified that I'm turning into a beast. Just a question to the world.
I
Why is
know.
this happening? Why? Why?
I
Why?
know.
Hormones.
I
Why?
know. Hormones.
The 50s hormones.
Yeah.
So, anybody, if you're struggling with this, I will say this product that Kathy sent me, the Flawless Dermaplane, worked really well. And it's funny enough that this happened, and over my friend's group text with one of my chains, one of my friends, Susan, was going to go get a facial, and she got professionally dermaplaned. And she's like, "You guys, you have to do it. I feel like I got a facelift. It's so amazing. We should be doing this once or twice, you know, like not a month, but like every 1 or 2
Yeah.
months, you should be doing this for yourself." Like she's like, I feel so much better. And I'm just like laughing to myself, like, yeah, like this is what it's come to. I now need to get my hair colored because I'm vain with my gray. I need to have my face completely waxed and duraplaned. Like, what else do I need to do? Like,
I have a question. Are you gonna do like are they gonna also besides color your hair, are you gonna wear it up? You gonna wear it down? Like what do you think you're
so
gonna do?
I feel self-conscious wearing my hair up. I don't know why.
Really?
I hate to say that about myself, but I
Hmm.
don't I feel like it looks not very soft on me to wear it up.
Hmm.
So I
Oh, I
probably
had no idea.
I
What?
didn't
yeah,
either.
like I
Hmm.
I'm and I hate that. Like I guess I don't have the confidence to wear it up and feel good about it, which I guess I should probably, do some looking into myself about that. But I feel like I look a little softer with my hair down. So I don't know. I haven't totally decided, but I think I'll be more comfortable with it down, but
Hmm.
we'll see.
But you want to be able to see your
I
earrings.
know. What about the
Like,
earrings?
because
Yeah,
Show them
I
that's
don't
off.
know.
like really, they're pretty. They're really pretty.
Yeah. I really like them
Well, that
too.
you
That was
could do partial up, like do the
yeah.
front up so you can
Yeah.
see
I
them.
have
I mean,
to.
That's a good idea.
I mean, if you
do you
do
think
some
that?
waves that kind of like
I mean, here's
keep
a real
your hair off your
question.
face, I think that's what you want to do is get your hair off your face so
Yeah,
that
it's a good idea. I mean, here's a real question. Like, I am now 51. Do you think that ever goes away of feeling insecure? Do you ever feel like there are times where I feel really comfortable in my skin, but sometimes I don't? And I am like, do you ever feel that way? Like, do you ever get to a point in your life where you're going to be like, you know what? This is who I am. I don't care. I have no more insecurities.
I'm
Like, does
sorry.
that ever go away?
I
I
don't know.
mean, I think there are some people that are not riddled with self-doubt. I am not one of those people. So, I mean, for me, it doesn't. But I also kind of use it as a little bit of a motivator to try to just keep
Yeah, I
up.
mean,
It's a keeping up with stuff that's hard, I think, as you get older because your skin does dry out a little bit more. It is just harder to like keep
there's a lot of
trim and
things. A lot of things you have
yeah,
to.
it's
I don't.
hard.
Tim, I did say to Tim, I'm like, Tim, I just got done shaving my face. Feel it. He's like, that's super hot that you're shaving your face. Like what? Like, I
I
mean, I think
know.
even they sometimes just want to have like the mystery of like, I don't know what happens behind there. I don't need to
Yes.
know
I
about
mean,
it.
do
But
not go behind the curtain and don't be sharing that behind the curtain stuff. Like, what are you doing?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's like, no, no. Just
I
enjoy
don't know.
the byproduct. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we were talking about that even with like the young, engaged married person, like, the things we thought were cute of our spouse years ago, maybe not be so cute right now.
Yeah.
Like there are things we don't need to see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I
Yeah.
hear.
mean, I feel like that. There's
or
some stuff I don't
here. What
want
do
to
you
know
mean?
about.
What kind of things are you hearing, Kathy? Like what
She
is
lives
it?
with all boys. So,
Well, I hear lots of toots everywhere in my house sometimes.
They're
And
gassy. You have
sometimes
a gassy household.
and they make it a
at times,
competition.
yes. Uh,
A competition. Well, how do you have a competition about gas?
I don't know. They just all do that. Like sometimes when our
there
youngest is home with all the friends and all the boys are around, I mean, what goes on? It's gross. They're nasty. I don't understand it.
yeah.
Whatever.
Ay,
It's
ay,
fine.
ay. Okay. Um, all right, you guys, before we move on, I just want to remind everybody to please rate, review, comment, invite your favorite fishes to jump in and join our conversation. Okay, today we're going to be talking all about transitions and new beginnings. So let's jump in. Linda, I feel like particularly you are definitely transitioning and in new
Hmm.
beginnings
Hmm.
with your quiet household with all three of your kids gone. And I'm
Hmm.
just wondering, how are you coping with all three of your kids gone at college?
So Rich and I really talked about this. Like the kids were going to leave. We are down to one dog. We're kind of on easy street, right? But that first week, it was really quiet here. And then I got a phone call from our dog breeder trainer who we've gotten our other dogs from. And we bought a puppy over the weekend. So, in fact, I can hear her in the other room. So, I mean,
Unbelievable.
somebody check my sanity. Something is definitely wrong with us. And it's wrong. It's wrong with me because Rich was like, this is really going to fall on you mostly because he travels all the time. And I was like, yeah, she's great. But, she's a lot of work. Babies are a lot of work. And yeah, I need to get my head checked, like my head examined, because we were on
That's
Easy
so
Street
funny.
and now we're not
Yeah.
at all.
Well, I mean, I think it speaks to how are you transitioning and adjusting? Not well. Not well because
The
Yeah.
quiet is not good.
Yeah. And I think I said this last week. I was like, it's kind of depressing in my house to
Yeah.
have like no kids around. Like I'm so used to it. And we did have kids home over the weekend and the house was buzzing again. And I was like, yes. Like I'm not built for a quiet house, I think. I'm gonna have
yeah.
to really, really like do a deep inner dive and try and figure out,
Well, it's a huge change. It'll
how to
just
do
take
it.
some time, I think,
And it
too.
actually is surprising me because when our older two left and we still had somebody at home, it really didn't faze me that much. Like, it was more quiet, but we still had like a lot going on in the house. But having that last one leave and it just be like,
I think I would challenge you of why the last one was different because Jack, your youngest, was super social and he was like a party guy, and
yeah,
you have an open door policy. So your
I do.
house was
Yeah.
where everybody
Right.
came. So it was like there was
Yeah.
always boys at your house, always.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like that would feel different.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
should have
And
like let it macerate a little bit and didn't.
now you have a new puppy.
And now you have a new puppy. And how is your other dog Teddy adjusting? Because Teddy is sweet, but he doesn't typically like puppies. So,
Yeah.
like, how is that going?
So slow. It's a slow adjustment. He is doing better. He follows the puppy around. He is like guarding her. If she gets too bouncy with him, he does growl at her. So we're trying to like work through this territorial thing that he has going on. I mean, hopefully he doesn't kill her. I mean, he can be
Oh,
ornery and I mean that sort of tongue in cheek, but he can be a little bit of an asshole.
oh,
So remember, he got kicked off the island when we were up in Canada
Yeah,
when you had
last
your
year.
puppy. Yeah.
That's
oh,
right,
with
So
with Millie.
Millie.
Yeah.
yeah. So with Millie.
He
So
tried to
we're
attack her.
our
Oh, you're
puppy Bailey is her name. Bailey is super sweet and adorable, but she is on a leash at all times or she's in a crate. So she is like all hands on deck all the
yeah.
time.
So just to clarify, like Millie is Kathy's dog, and last
Yeah.
summer she was a puppy, and
Right.
Teddy was on vacation with Kathy and Millie, and Teddy could not behave, and it was very stressful. So Teddy had to go home
Yeah,
because
we
they were
voted
worried
him
about
off the island because
Yeah.
he was so
He was
bad.
because Kathy was worried
Away
about
with
Millie's
stressful.
you.
safety. Kathy was like, I can't handle this. This is too
Nobody could
much.
handle it. It was
No
horrible.
one
He was
could. I
so
mean,
ill behaved. It was
Yeah.
horrible. But
Yeah. It's terrible.
I think we are going to be okay. He is warming up, but it's I have to really watch her. I have to really so she's in her crate or she's on a leash like right by me or right by my husband. So, it's
Okay, well you're you're you're
yeah.
you're you're not even a weekend with this new puppy, so we'll circle back as
It's like
all the
3
feeling.
days. Yeah.
Yeah, if
We've had
all
her
the
3
feeling
days. Yeah.
3 days.
I was going to
She's
ask you, do
adorable.
you have like a little, like, do you have little gates or something you could give her, like a little square that she can just be in there?
Yeah, so we just ordered that and it's arriving this afternoon where we can kind of keep her
Oh, good.
partitioned off and then Teddy can see her and
Yeah, I think
maybe I
that will
don't have to
help.
be hands-on constantly, so I think that will help. Yeah. So yeah,
Well, and I
my
think it'll be
transition
interesting
has
too to
been like not smooth.
the transition's not smooth. Well,
It's
I
not
think it'll
smooth.
be interesting to see also how it all like manifests, like how the quiet household of all the kids being gone, like they're going to get into a rhythm because it's just early September, so they
Yeah.
probably that was their last visit for a while as you're transitioning with this new puppy
Yeah.
and a new normal and figuring out what your new chapter is going to be for yourself. Like, what's
Yeah.
that going
Yeah.
to look like?
Yeah.
So we'll have to keep revisiting it.
So
Like
I'm
for me,
grateful that I have the 3 fishes. I
oh,
love that we get to talk with each other and engage with our audience. So I hope that continues and yeah, we'll see.
I
And you?
also feel like I am transitioning into like, you know, Riley is getting older. Like we only have 2 more years with him before he's off to college somewhere. But particularly like with Johanna, she's my last in elementary school. She's in 5th grade. She's going to be transitioning into middle school. And school for Johanna has never been super easy for her. Part of that is because she's my social butterfly and she just gets distracted easily. She doesn't care about it necessarily as much as Riley did. They're very different students.
Mm-hmm.
And the culture, at least at the school district that I am in is that parents should know their grades all the time and know the latest and greatest and track everything and be on top of
Mm.
it. And there's a running debate in our house of if that's healthy or a good idea, because Johanna already has a little anxiety about math, and that she
Oh,
feels like she has a little anxiety about it and she wants to do well. But if she doesn't feel like she's going to do well, she kind of puts her hands up sometimes. And it's like, I'd rather not try if I feel like I'm not going to get 100% on it. So if I don't try, then I don't lose anything, which is makes me
Yeah.
kind of crazy. So we have to kind of work
oh,
through that. So I'm trying, but school, I always, for myself, I always had to work really hard. I always tried my best. And it was very difficult for me. I always had to put the hours in. And she's more like laid back about it, but she cares. But she doesn't care if she doesn't do something or if it doesn't go totally her way. Like she's not bothered by it.
Yeah.
So I'm having a hard time, and Tim is like, we should know her grades every second of the day, and it's okay if she doesn't do well on something, and she can figure it out. Like at the end of the semester, you want to make sure she's where she needs to be, but do we have to know every bump and scrape she gets along the way to get to the end result? So I'm trying to transition in. How do I give her independence and let her have her own journey instead of me trying to hover too much and put my stuff on her?
Just don't look.
yeah.
Just don't look. Like, why open it? Like, just don't look. Like, who cares if
So,
it's
Well, you
available?
don't have to look every day for certain.
yeah,
That would drive me crazy. But you could
yeah,
check every
Yeah.
few couple weeks or so just to make sure she's turning in her homework,
Yeah. I mean, stop being
stuff
so
like
like
that.
obsessive about it. Who cares? Like, let it go. Don't look.
and I think if I'm being honest, I think the social worker in me, I think that I do it because things were missed with me. So I think I've tried to overcorrect, like, and now it's like making everybody crazy. So as I'm trying to talk to Johanna about this over the weekend as she's heading back into school, she's crying as we're talking about grades. Like we're like 2 weeks
Oh,
in, and I was like, oh my gosh, as a social worker, as a parent, like everything, like is I feel terrible that this child has come to cry over this stupid math grade. It's not
well,
that
I mean,
deep.
the
We'll
thing
figure
too,
it out.
yeah, I mean, Nancy, the thing too is she may not, math may not be her strongest suit. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean she has a problem.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I
Everybody
wouldn't
has their
say I'm the
strengths and
best at
weaknesses.
math either. Like, people
Doesn't
have their
matter.
strengths and weaknesses.
I
That may
mean,
just be a
unfortunately, she's
weakness.
still in that phase where she has to be exposed to everything and she has to achieve on everything. But it doesn't mean she has to have A pluses everywhere. And
Right.
honestly, I feel like
Yeah.
you are tapped in enough with like how much time she's spending doing homework or all that stuff that you don't really need to tap into anything else. And if something was happening at school, I feel like it's her teacher's responsibility to reach out to you and just say, okay, we've had
Yeah.
3 tests. She's having a hard time. Let's have a meeting. But until that happens, like,
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
her grow and do her own thing. Like, stop looking. I
I
would just
know.
stop talking about it
I know it. You guys are
and let it
Yeah.
right. And
go.
you're totally right. And again, I'm just throwing this out to the world that I have to kind of readjust my thinking and transition into letting her
I mean, I
handle
will
it.
say, I do think this is a very, very hard thing for a lot of parents. And, because with each year now going forward, you have to kind of let go a little bit more and you have to we only grow when we fail. We only grow when
Right.
we make mistakes. I mean, I really believe that you have to be able to make a mistake and know you can get through it. Like,
Yeah.
we have to like let them do that. And up until like high school, I mean, who cares? Just do your best. Establish good habits. That's what this is about. Is like establish
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
habits, take pride in what you're doing, don't get spun out about stuff, be a
Yeah.
well-balanced person because that will help you in high school
Yeah.
and beyond.
Isn't
Whatever it
that
is she
funny?
chooses
Like,
to do.
isn't it funny? Like, funny, not haha, but like the my therapist social worker brain knows all this, but like my mom brain like took a
Yeah, I know.
disconnect,
I
and I
know.
like it's just this crazy thing of like, so I have to readjust and redo it differently because I don't want any tears over fifth
No.
grade anything. So anyway, so
Well, yeah. I
that's
mean, hang
my
on to your hat. I mean, middle school is not fun for anybody.
ay ay ay. So
Like,
this is my
coast through this
transition.
year.
Ugh, this is my transition that I'm working on. Kathy, anything you're transitioning
I
into?
would agree with Linda that we have kind of a quiet house now. We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
Carson is my last at home. So, but he's been super busy. He's in golf right now, and it basically is like we are empty nesters because he's not home. He's like out golfing, and then he doesn't get home
Yeah.
till late in the evening. He started school today.
Hmm.
Um, I did take his picture this morning, like I normally do, and he graciously let me.
Okay,
But
that's amazing. I've yet to do
yeah,
school pictures because Riley's like, we don't have time. I was like, oh,
I made my
okay.
college students take pictures, first day of school pictures, and send
I
them to
told
me.
I told mine to, but they didn't, of course. I think, I'm looking forward to, I do have a part time job that I'm starting back next week. So I need to kind of get my working shoes on again. It's at
Hmm.
school. And I like working at the school because I just get to see all the kids and what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Connect.
Um, my junior will come in and get drinks or whatever. So that makes me happy when I work. Um, but I think just like I need to get more on like a routine because I feel
Yeah.
like the summer was just a lot of, here, there, it was a lot of craziness we had people visiting, kids at the house, it was always busy and now it's quiet. So
Yeah.
I feel
Hmm.
like I need some structure
Yeah.
Yeah.
back in my world.
Kathy, do you think that you'll keep this job? Because this it pays you an hourly wage, this job. Do you think that you'll keep it once Carson is no longer at the school? Do you like it that much? Does it bring you joy to just be in a setting or just have a place to go every day that just is a way for you to be social? Because it doesn't use your hat of what you studied in school, but it does give you purpose and you really like going and giving back to the school.
Yeah,
Do you
I
think you'll
do like that
continue?
part of it. It for sure is totally different from what I used to do. Um, I actually don't know. I might have to get back with you on that. There's a part of me that says maybe I'll finish out one more year and because my oldest will be a senior.
Hmm.
But then there's like maybe I should do something else. I don't know.
Do you
I'm not
ever
sure.
miss your old job like you were a dentist? Do you ever miss want to go back to that one day? Or do you feel like you don't want something that stressful, like treating patients?
Um, I do miss that part of my life a little bit. I liked it a lot when I used to work with my dad. Like he and I, were in a practice. I worked part time at his practice.
Yeah.
So I'll never have that, which I think is the best of both worlds. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It is stressful owning your own practice, though, and you have to be on call. Like there's a lot
Yeah.
that goes into it. So I'm not
Hmm.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I'm not
transition
sure.
is hard, right? Transitioning into like
Yeah.
figuring out is hard.
Yeah.
I mean, what
It
are
for
we going
sure
to do
is.
when we grow up? I don't know. I mean, this is like seriously years. Like my kids have all been like, "Mom, what are you going to do now that you have all this time on your hands?" And I'm like, I don't know.
And
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure it out day by day.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's hard.
And if I'm being honest, I miss having something separate like that of a job that's separate from my stuff at home,
Yeah.
right? Like I'm struggling with that. And again, it's all about transitioning, about like what am I going to transition into next? Because I do think I also need something that's different from my family, like feeding that piece of me that I used to
Hmm.
have,
Hmm.
you know, it's important. And I think
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, I've missed it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Time will tell.
Time will
Well,
tell.
first of all, I would like for you to transition into being the wife of an Emmy award-winning editor. So I
Yes.
cannot wait for us to hear
Yes.
about how the Emmys go, what everybody's wearing, who won, how
Yeah,
heavy
we're
is the,
excited.
All right.
statue or
Stay
whatever it is
tuned.
you get. So
Yes.
good luck to the Wrexham team and especially to Tim, because
Yeah, good luck, Tim.
that's
We're
big,
excited
big
for you.
stuff. Yeah.
All right, y'all. What's for dinner? I have been doing a lot of frittatas. And what
Mhm.
I love about a frittata is that both of my kids will eat them and you can kind of make it however you want
Yeah.
and you can make it's a great dinner and it's quick.
Yeah.
So I am making one that's just plain with just potato and cheese and I'll post a simple recipe and you basically just cut up some potatoes, you roast them on the stove, you get them nice and soft and easy, and then you whip up the eggs, cheese, all what you want in them. Have it set on the stove, and then it bakes for like 15 minutes. I serve
Yeah.
it with the side salad, some fruit, and it's done. It's like
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yes, sounds good.
I love that. That
And it
sounds
doesn't heat up
delicious.
the kitchen.
Right. Delicious.
So that's what's for dinner.
Well, I
All
do
right,
want to
Kim.
make one last shout out to TCU for winning the football game against UNC last night. My my son goes to TCU, and I thought they played very well, so it was cool to
That's fun.
watch.
Well,
Yeah.
they killed
Um,
them. They killed UNC, right?
yeah,
Like it was like kind of embarrassing. Wasn't that Bill Belichick's like
yeah, his
coaching debut?
debut.
Yeah.
I actually kind of felt sorry for him, to be honest.
Do we really
Like,
feel sorry for Bill Belichick? Is that
I
really what
don't.
we're saying?
No,
Get out of here. No.
no, I don't.
but I was happy for TCU. So
Yay.
Go
go frogs!
Frogs!
Go Horned Frogs.
Well, we want to thank you for listening to our podcast and letting us sisters jump into your day. Please make sure to follow, rate, and review us. Y'all have a great weekend. Sisters out.